Acetazolamide is a carbonic anhydrase inhibitor, causes self-limited sodium bicarb diuresis. So it's sodium coming out in urine, sodium bicarb, and decreases body's bicarb stores. When the body's bicarb goes down, body will become more acidic, but the urine will become alkaline. So urine is alkaline, body's bicarb is down, and bicarb is in the urine, so it's alkaline urine. Okay. We are giving it metabolic glaucoma. Glaucoma. Then metabolic alkalosis, altitude sickness, idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Acetazolamide is given in glaucoma because it also decreases, it causes diuresis, glaucoma. We will see why it's given in glaucoma, and then it's given in metabolic alkalosis. Metabolic alkalosis. So I want to see what is metabolic alkalosis. Metabolic alkalosis is more pH, more bicarb. pH and bicarb are going up in metabolic alkalosis. Whenever there's metabolic bicarb, metabolic alkalosis, and metabolic alkalosis is checked by urine chloride levels. So I was reading about acetazolamide use, and it's given in metabolic alkalosis because it decreases bicarb. Okay, metabolic alkalosis treated with acetazolamide because it decreases bicarb in the body. In metabolic alkalosis, we have more bicarb, and we are going to give acetazolamide. And there was hyperventilation one, high altitude, in which there is respiratory alkalosis. Alkalosis, less carbon dioxide, more pH. Respiratory alkalosis. Uh, So acetazolamide is a carbonic anhydrase inhibitor, causes bicarb diuresis. We are giving it as metabolic alkalosis. Metabolic alkalosis is having more bicarb in the body. Metabolic is alkalosis. Metabolic alkalosis more bicarb. Alkalosis more pH, metabolic because of bicarb. So metabolic alkalosis is because of more bicarb. Altitude sickness. Altitude sickness by offsetting respiratory alkalosis. Idiopathic intracranial hypertension. So acetazolamide glaucoma, metabolic alkalosis, and altitude sickness, and idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Side effect of acetazolamide. It causes acidosis in the body because bicarb is lost in the urine. Renal tubular acidosis type 2, paresthesia, ammonia toxicity, sulfur allergy, and hypokalemia. Proximal tubular acidosis type 2, respiratory acidosis, tubular acidosis, RTA type 2, proximal renal tubular acidosis. Paresthesia, nothing to note. Ammonium toxicity, ammonium toxicity, noticed ammonium toxicity. Ammonia toxicity is a side effect of acetazolamide. It can increase sulfur allergies, type 2 RTS, respiratory renal tubular acidosis. Hypokalemia is something I do not know why it occurs, but we'll note it down. Promotes calcium phosphate stone formation. Calcium phosphate stone formation is a key point for question. Whenever there's more acid, we are giving acetazolamide, any sulfur drug will cause sulfur allergy, and ammonium will increase in the body, so ammonia can cause toxicity. Potassium will go down because and promotes calcium phosphate stones. Calcium phosphate stone because it's insoluble at high pH. In alkaline pH, calcium phosphate precipitates. An alkaline pH, calcium phosphate, an alkaline pH of the urine, calcium phosphate stones precipitate. So acetazolamide takes sodium bicarb out of the body, alkalinize the urine, and is given in glaucoma, metabolic alkalosis, altitude sickness, and intracranial hypertension of idiopathic origin. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Now coming to loop diuretics, furosemide, bumetanide, and torsemide. Torsemide is the one which appears in questions. Furosemide, bumetanide, and torsemide. Sulfonide are loop diuretics. Sulfonamide. So loop diuretics are near like sulfa drugs. Sulfonamide loop diuretics inhibit co-transport system sodium chloride, sodium potassium to chloride of digital of the thick ascending limb of loop of Henle, abolish hypertonicity of medulla, preventing concentration of the urine. More water is going in the urine, sodium bicarb, sodium chloride, sodium potassium to chloride. Furosemide is inhibiting sodium potassium to chloride channels. So none of these is reabsorbed, and the urine will have a more water, not concentrated, and hypertonicity of medulla is gone, associated with increased prostaglandin E. Why? Because vasodilatory effect on afferent arteriole, inhibited by NSAID, more calcium excretion. Furosemide, more calcium excretion. Loop diuretics lose calcium. Loop diuretics